My plan for taking the prop firm challenges and passing them. So all this time, like I've been into this prop firms and trading so seriously since 2020, and so far I only got one payout from take profit from prop firm. Sorry. So number of evals that I burned and number of evals. Okay, let's say if I pass number of evals. Okay, so if I failed, if I took like 100 challenges, I'd probably pass like 3 or 4, and I would have failed like 95 or 96%. So the question is, I know how to trade. Yes, I know how to trade, but what dominates my trading is my ego. I dictate what the trading day should look like, and that is where 96% of my evals got failed. And what about the 4? That means exactly I dictated the day should look like, and the market acted. So that means only 4 out of 96, 100 times I was able to dictate the market. So this dictating the market is really bad. Market is not about like my dictation or somebody's feeling. It's about like a game, a soccer game, where two teams will play. You just have, if they're not being influenced by the outside lobbyists to how to play the game, and if you think that it's a fair game, that means you are biased with one team. You need to accept that that team's performance is not in your control, it's in their control. That's exactly my problem was. I always would be like going there. If let's say it's a green day, I would say it's gotta go short. And actually, I'm surprised to know there's a lot of other people too who expects the same thing. So that gave me a lot of good feeling that there are other people too, like me, who thinks that then on a green day we can go short, which is definitely not the way to do if you're still struggling or a beginning trader. I know how to trade, but my biggest issue was I just dictate. You know why? Because of this available drawdown. Because cheaper drawdowns. If it were like my own 10K or 25K account, I wouldn't even think for a second to dictate this market. The big thing about these prop firms is, if the available drawdown they give you for a cheaper price. Okay, you want to risk $2,000 just to get your feeling right, or just get your how to dictate the market how it's supposed to be? I don't think so. Nobody does that. But it's just that I wasted all the time for like what, 2022, 23, 24, and almost we are getting closer to the end of 25. So 4 years I'm just trying to get my feeling right. And by this time I saw the other people posting their profits, getting the profits done. Okay, so I think I said to myself, this enough is enough. So I just want to get things right. So I want to start this series of my own, documenting myself, which I wasn't doing. I'm gonna track my trades, and the concept that I came up is, all this time I was only doing one account. Let's say if I buy one bullion ox for $15, I was saying if I need to pass this. So, and then I won't pass it, because again I will bring the ego and I say, if the market is going up, I'll say it's got to go down, and it won't go down. There is no way it will go down. Can you short Nvidia at a $4 trillion market cap? And my eyes would say yes, definitely $4 trillion somebody can go short, and then easily we can find some 2 or 3 red candles, and which is not true. The people who are buying is not stupid. So buying one account and expecting that account, turning out that account to 100K is almost impossible. Maybe you can do it, but you got to do it like 10 challenges and slowly doing one at a time, which is again not possible. So there are some people, folks like posting like, oh, these guys made like 10,000, 20,000 just on one account. I don't believe in that. And they never do a live trade or a trade recording. I would only follow the guys or whoever it is who will post their daily recap, who can log in and actually show their account, not like full account number, just to see their charts and everything. There are some people like who are posting on X, just a Photoshop, man. Photoshop, just easy. How easy it is to just a Photoshop. They might say you don't have to follow me. Okay, then you don't have to post it on the X, because that's all misleading. And that could be like a beginner trader would definitely get inspired by those, and he would put all the money. At the end, they just are there for their Discord or something they want to sell. Selling is okay as long as really somebody is getting benefited. But you have 1 year of experience, you started Discord, that tells me like you want to make money just on the people's subscription or your training fee. Anyway, so my concept is simple. We gotta do the horizontal scaling, not vertical scaling. What do I mean by horizontal scaling? Let's say you buy one account, you get $2,000 drawdown, right? So you have the room for 1 mini or 2 minis till 2,000 gets hit. But let's say you buy one 150K account and then expecting one mini, if you take 5 minis thinking that 4,500 is your drawdown, that gets blown easily. So, and also these 150K accounts are so expensive. But those are good. I'll tell you why and when we should be using them. So main concept is 5 accounts minimum for each prop firm. And I identified takeprofittrader, mffu, my funded futures, and tradeify. And there's one more I found, what was funding ticks or funded next, something like that. But those are again foreign companies. I don't believe in them much, but they're just starting up. So these 3 are US based companies. So I will only invest in the US based companies. I don't want to do foreign companies, prop firms I mean. So what I want to do is I want to start 5 accounts out of these, and my concept is simple. Daily drawdown limit for my each account is 400. Doesn't matter. It gets hit, that's it. I stop for those accounts. So let's say takeprofittrader, and I want to start 5 accounts. That would cost me 502 something. mffu, now they are allowing 5 accounts. The core accounts is about 77. One I got it for almost $1 till like next month. So that cost me like, for 5 accounts, I'm guessing about 77 or 73. 7 5 or 35, roughly less than $400. And with one account free, so it's about $300. So how much is that total right now? It's about 800-ish something. And one more I want to do like tradeify. Same 5 accounts. 50K accounts, growth accounts. So I think tradeify is about, I think, the same price range or something like that, 100-ish something. If it's not, I won't do the tradeify. I would just do something else. Like, the concept is simple. If you want to buy one account, EOD only, not the intraday scaling, because that is again a different story. I will talk in a different video. The concept is simple. EOD scaling with scaling or consistency. And we are not looking for these accounts to pass in a day and take profit in the next day. It's not working. I wasted 4 years just to know that this won't work. But there are also other factors which I bring in. I will just go against the market all the time, short, and 90% of my accounts of my trades are short, and it won't work. So these markets are not designed for shorting, and I come to know like futures especially are not designed for shorting. If you're going short, that means they have to say on the written proof saying they're going to go short. And how we know that is watching the market for long enough. You won't go there saying that, oh, this is red candle, short. No. Red candle, green candles are a chart plotting. They are not like the real markets indication. A red candle, these market makers are candlestick makers. I will make a separate video of that. But I'm just want to make this video just to track my what I'm about to do from tomorrow. So I want to start off with the 550k accounts with TPT and 550k accounts with the mffu. Simple. I find what I want to trade and I put a stop of 400 or 300. That's it. And these EOD accounts are beautiful. Oh, actually, I come to know this TPT has the intraday trailing drawdown once I pass them, which is what I have to be careful. But I just want to see how I pass them first, because I'm taking it to a different level now. Based on my experience, I don't have any scare because I traded like easily 15 to 20 trades a day for 4 years. So think about how many trades I could have done. Just like these big basketball players, whoever it is, Jordan, or they will take how many hours they play in the stadium is what matters, their performance, not basically how tall they are. So I took like almost 15 to 20 trades a day, clicking the mouse. So I still want to go ahead and if somebody is beginner and they are starting out, I highly suggest do EOD accounts. First and the most important thing I would say is consistency. You are not in the prop firm business for one day, coming in, cashing out, going. No, complete opposite. You're thinking about it like every day wake up, do your peanut butter jam, do your bread and peanut butter. And I know it's boring, but that's exactly you got to think of these. These are not designed for quick money. Now imagine like 2K, you spend your own money on a one prop firm account, on one AMP account or interactive brokers. Yes, 2K is fine, but that 2K means nothing to the market. One blow, it could be either that 2K flips into a 4K account, $4,000 or $5,000 or zero. Yes, but then you lost $2,000. But then you don't have you need to come back next day to trade. That's exactly the point. You gotta come back for the next day. You need to wait for the next day. Yes, it might be slow. I saw one girl's video where she's not even 21 or 22. Actually, one of the turning point in my thinking is coming from these videos only. She posted a little bit of profit, but I used to think, she was trading one account. How come she was able to make 10K or 20K in a month? But actually, behind the scenes, she slipped out. She said, now it's on 5 accounts. Then I come to know, okay, these guys are not trading one account, 5 accounts. So bottom line is 5 accounts, take it slow. And don't put your ego, your feeling, your dictation on the market, your commandments or whatever, nothing on the market. Think of it like a soccer between the French and Argentina. I am neither of them. But I support one team eventually, right? So let's say I was heavily biased towards Argentina because I like the Messi and I like his play. At the end, almost he was about to win, and then this guy Mbappe, he turned the corner. But at the end, Argentina won. You cannot put the trading in Argentina and you're in a drawdown, thinking of it like Argentina and France were tied and Argentina won in the penalty shootout. We cannot do that in trading. This is what I learned in 4 years. I wasted my time, I know, but everybody has to go through their own emotions and their feelings. Some people might be saying 6 months is good enough for no. You might be able to learn trading, but one fine day, one FOMC or something will blow out all your accounts. That is what I was doing all this time. I was blowing out all the accounts so that I won't blow my future accounts. I want to see how it goes. This is just my daily recap for tracking, and if things turns good, this slow and steady wins the race. I truly believe in that. Mutual funds, all the financial instruments are designed for slow and steady wins the race. These futures, I get a lot of experience. I can do very good videos based on what the other people are subscribing. Let's see.